Hello again, it's Justin, and today I'm going to show you how to install a new PPA, which is where your Ubuntu Software Center gets its information. And for that, you're going to need to use two things. First off, your web browser, and I'm going to show you how to install the program that I use for recording my YouTube stuff, and that is this program right here. It is Simple Screen Recorder. So I'm going to type in Simple Screen Recorder right there, and we'll go to the main page. And this gives both instructions on how to use it, and it also gives some examples of what you can do with it. And here is the bit that you really want to see, which is how to install it. You're going to have to open the terminal, which you can find in Accessories, Terminal Emulator. And the great thing about Linux is it's not as complicated to use the terminal as you might think. It's actually copy and pasting. If you're running a 32-bit system, then you will use these bottom ones. If you're running a 64-bit system, you're going to want to use these top ones here. And what you would do is you would copy this, and then you would paste it in here, and then you would hit enter. I'm not actually going to hit enter because I've already installed it. I don't want to have it duplicate. After you do that, then it's when you hit enter, it's going to prompt you for your password. And if you haven't entered your password on the terminal before, you're going to find that it doesn't show you when you're typing. Not even the little stars or whatever to show for characters, because that's one of the security features of Linux, is making it more difficult for people to hack, is they can't see how many characters you are typing. But we will do sudo apt-get update. After we do that first one, you can just copy and paste it from right here. I just decided to go ahead and type it instead, and press enter. As you can see, it asks me for my password, and you cannot see how many characters I type. This can take a little while because it is going through every single program that you have on your computer and seeing if there's an update for it. And then you can also install the Simple Screen Recorder at this point. You highlight it, copy, and paste, and then you hit enter. It will go ahead and install it. You may have to hit yes in order to install it, because it'll ask you, okay, there's this much space that it's going to take. Is that fine with you? And of course, I hope you say yes, because otherwise you're not going to get it installed. But if you like to do YouTube videos, particularly of games and such, which kids seem to like to do, that is something that they will want. And for learning how to do stuff on it, it's easiest to go to this website, and there's tutorials, features, downloads, but I'm going to do a quick run through of how to record. if I'm able to open a second instance of it, because otherwise I have to pause my recording or cancel it. Let's see if I can open a second instance. Yes, I can. Sweet. This brings up the opening screen. You go to continue. You can leave all of this alone, and you want to record microphone, which is of course what I'm speaking into. It may say monitor of built-in audio stereo, and you don't really want to have that because it doesn't necessarily work properly. You want the built-in analog stereo if you're using a standard headset. You click continue. You're going to name your file, which mine is installing PPAs, and I record the audio codec in MP3 and the video codec in H.264, which for the H.264 you do have to install the Ubuntu restricted PPAs or codecs, which it's explained on the website how to do that. It's pretty easy. You'd click continue one more time there, and you'd be at the screen that I have up here, and I usually just minimize this and then use Control R to start and stop the recording. Let me go back to the website. And on the frequently asked questions, I believe it is, or troubleshooting is where it may have the PPAs, but it's not. Let's see. Recording for YouTube. H.264 is the best resolution. You always want to stick with that. I'm going to need to re-record this because I've had people coming in and out. Hello, it's Justin. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install a PPA, which means putting in a new package that Ubuntu Software Center would normally not have. And the one I'm going to show you is Simple Screen Recorder, which is what I use for recording. And for that, you're going to go to web browser. You type in Simple Screen Recorder, and the first result that's not an advertisement, that is the page that you're looking for. It's going to give you instructions right here. This right here is the instructions to download and install Simple Screen Recorder. For this, you need to use what's called the terminal emulator. This is the most powerful part of Linux by far, because you can do a lot of things in the terminal that you can't do otherwise, but it's also the most complicated part of Ubuntu. You're going to copy and paste, and that's what makes it easy. It tells the apt repository, which is application repository, that you're going to add a new package that is the simple screen recorder. I've already added it, so I'll just delete that back. You're going to be prompted for your password, which will not show when you're typing it in. Be forewarned, because it's another security feature of Linux, is it doesn't show it. After you do that, you'll put in sudo apt-get update, which just means that it updates for anything new that there could be for you to get. This can take a little while sometimes. Sometimes it's really quick. And then you do the sudo apt-get simple screen recorder. It will probably prompt you to say, yes, I really do want to add this. And when you do the add apt repository, it's going to tell you that you're adding an apt repository. You have to hit enter to confirm. It'll tell you you can hit Control C if you really didn't want to do it. But this is a pretty good program, and you'll find ones that you trust, and you won't have any problems adding those. And this is also going to make it to where this program will automatically get updated as updates come out. You don't have to worry about updating it yourself. And once you install it, you can close out your terminal, and you will go to Multimedia, Simple Screen Recorder. I'm opening a second instance here so that I can show you what it would look like. It has a link to the website so that you can go ahead and have everything work properly. If you have any problems, that's where you go. You will need to install the restricted extras, which gives you the ability to record in codecs that you normally wouldn't be able to. You can do the Xubuntu or the Ubuntu. They both actually work. You just click install, put in your password, it installs it. And that allows you to record. Make sure that this says built-in analog stereo if you're using a headset for the volume. Click continue, and it allows you to record in MP4. Matroska is a good format, but it's not as versatile as far as widely accepted as MP4, and you want H.264, which is the highest quality, but it's also very widely accepted. You can slow down your preset if you want, because if your computer's a little slower, you'll need to slow it down. The audio codec, MP3, very good to use. Don't really need to mess with the bit rate, because the video is going to be what takes up the majority of your space. You click continue. Oh, I don't want to do that. You would name it. I was about to record over what I'm recording right now. You would name it, like, I'll just say is. Click continue, and to start or stop recording, the secret is you click on that right there. That shrinks it down to where it's not going to show on your page other than right over here. And I'll close that. And then you hit Control R to start or stop recording. You have a great day.